Hey, what's up, guys? Just took this trade, 16 pip stop loss for about 15, right at ATR. And I've been a little bit busier this week, so I haven't been able to get videos uploaded, but just wanted to pop in here and show you guys a trade. I'm taking this straight off the scanner, so this thing already started selling right back here. And I've seen GBP go into sell mode over there. AUD is pretty much in sell mode here. The only one we're missing is this 30-minute time frame. That's all right. And it's just a quick little momentum trade. Not only did we get the trading opportunity, but I've got a chance to kind of go in here and move my stop right away because I do expect price to just continue to drop. So now I'm risking a tiny little bit for this profit right here. So we'll give it a minute and I'll come back once the trade's done. Hey guys, looks like this candle's getting ready to close. Had a nice little push, moved down about 10 pips, but I may have to go ahead and take the loss here. Yeah. So all good though, as you can see. The reason I did that was because of the spread, and now this is exactly why, is because this where price was. If price was to go a little bit higher, I would have wanted to get out anyways. And that's exactly what I ended up doing. So now that it showed me it can go higher, it may end up going higher. And so if my stops were originally up here, I don't want to take that full size loss. So I've tried to give you guys a couple examples where I go into a trade, set it up like this, looks like a 1-to-1 here. But what I'm doing is I'm managing my trade as time goes on, which dynamically will increase my risk reward. So I ended up with an overall risk when it was all said and done of this, while I was looking for that right here in terms of profit. So yes, it is a losing trade, but I've minimized the loser, right? So now I can go ahead and look for something else. Let's see. So we get GBP. Let's check. I could trade this. Let's see. Puts us at about. I'll do ATR, which is 18, 5, maybe 37, 9. And let's see if we can't grab a quick 18 pips. Now, as you see, I'm going based on ATR. Okay, so the reason why I like this trade again, and I know I do this a little fast, but reason I'm doing it is because where right now I'll be able to move my stops all the way down to here as soon as this candle closes. So I'm gonna again be able to dynamically reduce the risk. Okay, let me draw a box so it's easy to understand. So if this is how I entered, that's how I plan on going out. And this is where I'll end up moving my stop. And so it'll look like that here in about 2 minutes. So I'll come back here in a minute. All right, guys, and I'll go ahead, make sure I'm recording here. All right, I'll go ahead and move my stops down to here, like I said. That is because if price stops going down, it means it's going up. I'm not going to let it go all the way to my old original stop loss. So now you can see this trade went from, what it was to where it is now. And this is what I was looking for. So if you can kind of keep that idea in your mind when you're trading, is that you should be more risk focused. So when I'm clicking on these pairs here, I'm looking for trades that could give me a reduced risk on my trade. Okay, so let me check JPY. JPY is still, all pairs, the N and JPY are still dropping down nice. So I'll go ahead and hang on to this one. My GBP pairs moved out of that strong sell into more of a neutral territory. But as long as we've got pairs the N and JPY dropping, then that should go ahead and pull us through the rest of this trade. So I'll continue to manage the trade as time goes on. Normally it takes anywhere from like 1 to 3 candles from time of entry. It'll take about 1 to 3 candles to complete that ATR, and we've got our take profit right at ATR. So give it a couple more minutes. I'll speed things up here, 5 to 15 minutes, and we'll be done. All right, guys, we are there. Go ahead and close that trade out. I was about to just move my stops down a little lower, which then would have decreased my risk to like very, very small loss. But this candle pushed right down to the TP. And funny thing is, I've also been asked why I close my trades when they're reaching their take profit. And just a little hint for you is that, as you see, my risk reward is dynamically changing as I'm trading. But don't be so focused on just the profit, because if this is my TP right here where this line is, and I just closed it right here, just realize that this is my potential profit. If price is right here, this is my potential profit, which means that I'm actually risking all of this. And if you think about this in terms of risk to reward, then you normally would not. Here, let me do it like this. You would normally not risk this much profit for that much risk, right? And so if price comes right down here to my TP, I just take the profit. All right, I'm not willing to risk this little bit of profit here for all of this right here. So that's that. And you see, I took a loss, and you guys seen me doing the calculation. So I took a loss beginning of the day, and then I made a full size profit, and I'm done. I'm up for the day, profitable for the day, and that's the name of the game. So now, what was that other trade that I just took? One sec. So that was GBPJPY and GBPAUD. Let me just check that. I want to see if it did end up turning around. Let's see. What was I doing? Selling it? Maybe it went. I don't know. Okay, so great example right there. So remember, my original stop loss, I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was somewhere in this area. And look at how once price started to move up, I mean, I exited the trade right here with a tiny loss. Let's see, it looked like this. So I don't know if the spread would have hit me out or not, but there's a very good chance. It's only about 0.7 pips. So could have taken a full size loss, which meant if I take a loser this big, I need a winner this big to offset it, right? But because I decreased that risk on that trade, I have a loser that looks like this and a winner that looks like that. So hopefully that's pretty clear. Quick little trade. Told you about 5 to 15 minutes, 1 to 3 candles in these things when the momentum continues. Normally hit the TP. So yeah, I'll if I get any chances to take another trade today, then I'll try and get another video up. But I'll see you guys on the next video.